What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to Bruce and Stephanie Comics. My name is Bruce and happy Monday. That's right, today is August 2nd of 2021. Tomorrow is New Comic Book Day for DC Books. August 4th is the real New Comic Book Day. We're Wednesday warriors at heart in this household. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend this past weekend. It was so gorgeous here in the state of New York. I did some comic book hunting. I picked up some minor keys. I went to the movie theaters with the family and saw Jungle Cruise. But the best part was being back in a movie theater. And the movie was okay. It really wasn't that bad. But guys, we're here to talk about the must-have pickups for New Comic Book Day of this week, which is August 4th of 2021. Let's not waste any more time and jump in because we got a big list this week because I didn't do my top 5 covers. So we're going to talk about a few covers. We're going to have some runners up. We're going to have a spec pick of the week, which, you know, if you watch my speculation video, you'll already know what that one is, but I'm going to say it again in today's video anyways. And then we're going to have our top 5 most excited about comics this week for the guts of the book. That's right, what is in the meat of the story. No spec, nothing else but what I am personally most excited about to read coming out this week on New Comic Book Day. Alright guys, let's get this video off on the right foot with some big excitement, and let's talk about the 2 covers that stood out among the rest. There was a lot of books this week that had a lot of really cool covers, but these 2 covers stood out to me because they were different. And sometimes really, the things that are different really excite me. And let's talk about Suicide Squad number 6, the Yoshitaka Amano variant cover that is exclusively sold through Frankie's Comics. Now what excites me the most about this cover is that it's just different. Yoshitaka is a artist for Final Fantasy, and I think he brought something really different to this cover. Inside the guts of this book, we see the Suicide Squad go from our Earth to Earth 3, and they're obviously running into some different versions of themselves, and this sees Earth 3 Harley with our Earth Harley together, and it's just so freaking cool. I absolutely love it. Let me know what you guys think down and below. Would you pay $20 for the trade dress of this book? I'm on the fence. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to spend $20 for this variant, but would I spend $4.99? $5.99? Heck yes, but $20? I don't know. And the second cover that stood out to me was Red Room number 3, the 1 in 15 incentive variant cover. This cover is so freaking cool because it's an homage to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1. Check out this cover, guys. It should be up on screen right now. It is so freaking cool. It is definitely worth $15 in my opinion. Guys, let me know down in the comments below, would you pay $15 for this? I think this is a much more intriguing buy-in than $20 or $25. $15 is like that sweet spot. And is it really worth it? I think it really is. That homage to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is just so freaking cool. Is it worth it? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Alright guys, and the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is my spec pick of the week, and that is going to be Spirits of Vengeance, Spirit Rider number 1. This is the first solo series for Kushala, formerly known as Demon Rider and currently known as Spirit Rider, and I think this character has legs within the Marvel Universe and possibly on the big screen within the MCU. So this book might not pop at first because I think this is going to have a decent sized first printing, but I think you pick up that extra copy, you put it in a bag and board, you put it into your long box and you leave it there. You wait and see what the market does, and if this does win, or I should say when it does pop, you'll have your extra copy to put up on eBay or wherever you want to put it up and make some extra cash. And that is my spec pick of the week. Next up, guys, are my runners up. That's right, these books did not make the top 5 list of must-have books for this week's New Comic Book Day. Nope, they had to be cut and they had to be put into the runners-up because, guys, these books are so good. I still want to mention them to you guys. I'm going to try to keep this section nice, short, and sweet, but guys, you know I like to yell, so let's not waste any more time. Let's jump into my runners-up, and the first book up is Batman number 111. This is written by James Tynion IV and art by Jorge Jimenez. Guys, the art by Jorge Jimenez is worth the $4.99 just by itself, but the story that James Tynion is telling, in my opinion, is a great story. There are a lot of critics out there that do not like James Tynion's Batman, but I absolutely love it. That's why I'm still picking this book up. I love the characters that he's creating. I love the story that he's telling. Am I going to love Future State? Probably not. But getting there has been a fun ride so far within Batman, and I think you guys should be picking up Batman number 111. Next up, we have Nice House on the Lake, number 3. This book has been really good so far. I think you'll be picking it up mainly because it's written by James Tynion IV, and it seems everything that he is writing right now is being optioned for something. So this is kind of like a spec play, but it's also a really good read, so I think you guys should be picking up Nice House on the Lake, number 3. Next up, we have Geiger number 5. This is written by Jeff Johns and art by Gary Frank, and this book is just awesome in my opinion. I really like where they're going with this story. It's just a really fun post-apocalyptic story, and it's just epic. It's doing such a better job of being more engaging and fun to read than Scott Snyder's Undiscovered Country. It's kind of got the same kind of feel, but Jeff Johns is doing such a better job of telling a more engaging and fun story. So pick up Geiger number 5. And the last 2 books are both new indie books. So let's start off with Porcelain number 1. Now this book stood out to me mainly because the cover. The cover looks absolutely gorgeous, but you can't judge a comic just by the cover. Sometimes the cover will suck you in and the meat will be terrible. It's like biting a really overcooked steak or something. But let's read the synopsis really quick. Stuck inside an ever-changing mystery house that hunts children and turns them into dolls, Beryl goes into a psychedelic journey where she must face the notion of her own limitations and move past them before she becomes the building's newest prey. Sounds really cool. It sounds kind of trippy and scary and horror. Guys, horror is the hottest rage right now within the comic book market. But guys, this book looks awesome. It sounds awesome. And that's why I'm going to be picking up Porcelain number 1. Now the final book on our runners-up, again, like I mentioned before, it is a new number 1. This is from Behemoth Comics, and it's called Cinnamon. Now this book, I think I'm going to pick up a copy of this book, mainly because my daughter Sophia is obsessed with cats. Oh my god, she loves cats so much. But listen to the synopsis of this story. Cinnamon is just your perfectly ordinary average house cat, at least until we get a glimpse of the world through her eyes. Countertops become skyscrapers, cat toys become biker gangs, and perilous giants robots rampage on the daily. Get drop kicked onto the action-packed streets of Big Kitchen City as she fights the dark forces that dare keep her from her favorite treat, catnip. Oh, come on, that sounds so cool. And check out these covers. These covers are so freaking cool looking. How could you not want to pick up at least 1 copy of Cinnamon? Cinnamon just sounds so freaking cool, right? If it doesn't, if I'm crazy, let me know down in the comments below. But guys, are you picking up 1 copy of Cinnamon? Maybe? Thank you guys for making it this far in the video, and if you did, you guys made it to the show, the big show. We're talking about the top 5 comic books that I am most excited about, my personal must-have books for New Comic Book Day on August 4th of 2021. Granted, I'm sure there's other videos or other comic book YouTube creators telling you guys differently because they have different opinions of mine, but my opinion is the opinion that matters. That's what you guys need to take in and let it really sink in. My opinion matters. No, seriously guys, though, these are the books that I'm most excited about, so let's talk about my top 5 picks for this week's upcoming New Comic Book Day. Alright guys, in the number 5 slot, we have a new independent book, and it is from Image Comics, and it's from Scotty Young and Jorge Corona, the team that brought you Middle West. This book was in my speculation videos, and it's back in my top 5 most excited about books. And guys, this is the Me You Love in the Dark number 1. I'm super excited about this book. Scotty Young and Jorge Corona did such an amazing job on Middle West. Scotty Young is doing such an amazing job on Strange Academy. I am just super pumped for this book. There are a ton of variant covers for this book. My favorites are cover A, the Jenny Frisian, and the 2 Scotty Young covers. I think those covers are the best covers. You do have to pay a premium for the Jenny Frisian and the 2 Scotty Young, but guys, that cover A by Jorge Corona is just awesome, and I think if that's the one you're gonna get, guys, you're winning already. Alright guys, that is my number 5 book. Guys, in the number 4 slot, we have another independent book. I know independents are crushing right now. This book is Stillwater number 9, written by Chip Zdarsky and art by Mike Spicer. This book is so good. Are you guys reading it? Let me know down in the comments below. Are you guys reading Stillwater? Stillwater is such a great independent title. It's such a great story. Chip Zdarsky, I fell in love with him with Daredevil, and this book is freaking incredible. Issue number 8 was stellar, and I cannot wait to read issue number 9. The cover is so creepy. It's so good. Guys, please let me know if you guys are reading Stillwater and what you guys think. Guys, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 should not be a shocker to anyone. I love James Tynion IV. Every book he puts out seems to just be a home run, and this book is really enjoyable. And guess what? Stephanie agrees. I know. Can you believe she likes this book too? Guys, it's Wind number 9. This book is so good. Each book is super big. It's like 34 plus pages in every single issue. The art by Michael Delanis or Dianis is incredible. I'm sorry I probably butchered your name, Michael, but guys, this book is so good. You should be picking it up. It's just a fun read. It's also kid friendly, so if you guys have kids and you want a book to read to them, this would be it. It's probably not like little kid friendly, but like, you know, 9 and up is probably a great age for this book. Guys, this book is incredible. Tell me down below, I'm saying it all video, tell me down below, do you guys agree with me? Are you reading Wind? Are you loving Wind? Are you specking on Wind? Because that issue number 1 is going for, I think, 15 to 20 right now. Guys, Wind is so good. All right, guys, what is my number 2? In the number 2 spot, we have Never Never number 2. Now, I'm particularly excited about this book because I was surprised about how good issue number 1 was. Now, I put this on my spec video because I thought because it is a dark, twisted take on Peter Pan, and just like Nottingham was a dark, twisted take on Robin Hood, that this might actually do well on the secondary market. And it did do pretty well for a little while. I believe it's still going above cover price on eBay right now. But the story itself was actually pretty good. Man, it was twisted. And I had Stephanie read it, and Stephanie liked it. She didn't love it, but she definitely liked it. I think she's gonna give issue 2 a shot and see where it goes from there. But guys, I'm excited about Never Never number 2. It's from Heavy Metal Studios. It's by Mark McCann. I don't know who that is. The art by Phil Buckingham was okay, but overall, the story was intriguing enough to get me back, and I'm really excited. It's in my number 2 spot, and so that tells you how excited I am for Never Never number 2. In the last book on this list, my top book that I'm most excited about, the number 1 book, is 7 Secrets number 11. Guys, this is written by Tom Taylor, art by Daniel D'Annunzio, and I'm just super pumped for this book, guys. He is telling such an amazing story, he being Tom Taylor. If you like being super attached to characters and caring about what they do and the choices they make and going through the pain and suffering of loss with them, this book is for you. If you like James Bond and those kinds of stories, this book is for you. It's so freaking good. Of the 11 issues, I only did not like 1. The rest of them were so mind-blowingly awesome that I just can't wait for this book to come out. I can't wait to read it. I'm probably gonna cut the line of all the other books I have in that box over there to read this book because I'm so excited about it. But guys, that is my top 5 list. I gave you also my top 2 covers that I'm most excited about. I gave you my speculation pick of the week. I gave you my runners up, and there was my top 5. If you guys liked today's video, guys, leave a comment down below. I asked you multiple times throughout the video to do that. Also, if you guys are not subscribed to the video, guess what you should do? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notifications, because we post videos every Tuesday and Thursday. We go live every single Friday on Comics and Beer. It's a 1-hour live stream where Stephanie and I talk about all the latest comic book news. We drink some craft beers, we do some trivia, and we do a big giveaway at the end of every single month. And we're giving away slabs this year, people. You have a chance to win some slabs. That's right, guys. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys checking out today's video. I'll be back tomorrow for my spec picks of the week. Yeah, and then Thursday Holland vlog. All right, guys. Have a great day. Have a great new comic book day. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.